Well, in the thrilling new crime drama, Barron's Cove, the deeper you go, the darker it gets. After the loss of his only son, a father with a violent past, played by Garrett Hedlund, will stop at nothing to uncover the truth. Take a look.
What, are you going to hear his confession and pack him a lunch, send him home? What do you think, I'm going to help you kill a kid?
I'm not going to kill him.
Well, think of your own, son. Think.
All I do is think about Barron. His arms, his legs, his fingers all spread out, tangled, torn apart. Barron was the only light I had in my life. So what am I now? Just another thug in your army?
Oh, my goodness. And Garrett joins me now. Welcome. So nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Oh, my God. This movie was heartbreaking when I was watching this last night. So talk to me about this. It follows Caleb, your character, and the chase we follow him on in this movie. Set the story up for us.
Yeah, it starts off with a man named Caleb with a pretty troubled past, and he has a son that's really his shining light. At the beginning of the film, his son is murdered, which happens to have been from this young boy. So he seeks out to kidnap this young boy, and it turns out this boy is the son of a local politician.
Yeah. So
it's a frenzy and a manhunt, and pretty gripping.
It is gripping. It's intense. I mean, the scenes that you have with the little boy, his name's Christian Convery. Yeah. What is the relationship like between the two of you, and what was it like off camera? Because were you like, I mean, you had to break that moment, right?
Yeah. Look, Christian, he's a wonderful actor. He's a wonderful boy. I was a big fan of the show that he does called Sweet Tooth.
Oh, I don't know that show. Yeah.
My son was a baby. We lay there watching Sweet Tooth, so I was really glad that he came on to do this film. Intense scenes, but we've both been doing this for a bit. He's a pro. In between, man, we would just play video games. We'd play archery games.
I love that, yeah.
And you know, go bowling and stuff like that.
And then you go back into the intense scenes, and then you needed to do that all over again. It seems like the writer-director was very collaborative in this process. What was it like working with Evan R.E. Kleinman?
Kelman.
Evan
Kelman. He was, I'd met him probably about 2 years prior to signing on to this film. Just young, talented, such an incredible intelligence, composure, wonderful director. He really got a phenomenal crew together on this. I moved out to location about a month before we started because I just wanted to bring something
That's nice.
extra to this character and to his wonderful script. Insanely collaborative. We spent that time together, and we've been pretty inseparable ever since.
How wonderful is that? I imagine you'll do something else together then, too.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, and you did the world premiere at the Hamptons Film Festival. You know, that was back in October. What's the response been since the film festival? What are people saying to you now?
Just, you know, they're stricken by what this, you know, I think Evan was 30 when he directed this film, and the time that it took to write it. And he really based it off of his relationship with his father as well. Not that it mirrored you know, the intensity of what goes on in this story by any means, but he took his love for his father and transferred it into this story, and really, you know, kind of turns it into a question hopefully the audience leaves with as far as how far would you go for your own child, and how far is too far when you think you're right.
Yeah, I know. That's such a hard question, too, and it's such a hard thing to answer, because you imagine you'd do anything for your child. Let's talk about Tulsa King. I love Tulsa King. Season 3 is coming up. You're filming it right now.
Filming it right now. Starting episodes 7 and 8 right now.
So what can you tell us? What can we tease for this next season?
The stakes are even higher.
Of course.
The mischief, the obstacles greater. The empire is on the rise. You know, we mean business this year. It's really going to be great.
Yeah, I love the show. It's a lot of fun to watch. And you're also going to be in Unspeakable, the Jean-Benet Ramsey film. You play the lead detective. What else can you tell us about this? Did you know much about the story?
I did. I was familiar. I was quite young when this was, you know, in the press. I play a detective, Steve Thomas, who wrote a very profound book that had immense impact during this investigation, and just sort of right on the cusp of it. he had a very firm theory.
Yeah.
And we got to explore that in this show. But incredible creators, incredible cast.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. But Barron's Cove hits theaters and VOD on June 6th, so you can see that before you see the other one. Thank you so much for coming by.